Why the giraffe don't look like the lion? They don't hunt. It ain't got nothing to do with what you eat. You think the lion look the way it eat because of what it eat? You think the physique is what, like watch the lion. You think that physique is that because of what it eat? It's not. It's the hunt that make it look like that. It's the hunt, because every time it get up and it go out, it's got to run. Every time it go out, it's got to jump on my man and boom, bring my man to the ground. And I don't know if you watched it or not, but I promise you, whatever they catch, it ain't just letting them eat it. It's a fight going on, and every time it fight, it gets stronger. Every time it fight, it get more ferocious. Every time it fight, it becomes more of what it is.
Hey, step aside that booth, get loose. Back out of nigga tooth, man. It's your boy 5039. Back at it again with another one, man. Post-fight reaction. Last fight of the year, PBC. David Morell Jr. gets the impressive knockout. Moves to 4-0 with 3 knockouts, man. I like this kid. I see you in the building, Coach K. What's up with it, Coach? My boy's 06, man. ATL Shouty. I see you up in here, Coach. What's going down with it, man? But yo, shouts out to the LDBC, Houston Hard Hitters, usual suspects, man, the whole gang, man. Hey, man, 168 got some smoke, man. 168 is looking hella good. I know a lot of people don't know too much about this David Morell Jr. kid, but he's a Cubano fighter. Fighting out of Minnesota. He trained in the same gym with Jamal James. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, this kid, I like this kid, man. Salute to my brother Fella for putting me on David Morell Jr. You know what I'm saying? In a circle of discipline. You know what I'm saying? Them boys out of Minnesota. You say watching the Wilder Fury replay on ESPN. Okay. Yo. Yeah, ESPN got some shit. I see they was having their 2020 recap, man. We're gonna have our 2020 recap next week. Be on the lookout for that. But 168 got some smoke, man. But between Morell Jr., Berlanga, he still got Burley Books coming, even though he just took a crazy loss. Delgado, you still got Plant, Truax, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck was going on with my man James Kirkland tonight, man. I really want my mans to retire. You know what I'm saying? I think James Kirkland need to hang it up. That was sad watching my boy go out like that, man. Just to think about it, man. A few years ago, like 5 years ago, James Kirkland was that nigga, man. But you know, when life gets to you, and you know what I'm saying, you make some bad decisions, and you go to in and out the system and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, that shit happens to you. Okay, Tay Brown, appreciate you for coming through, Queen. Appreciate that. She said, just wanted to say hi before I crash, go to sleep. Oh, yeah. I already know you probably got to go to work. I got to go to work tomorrow, too. But, yeah, man, a lot of people high on David Morell Jr., man. I like the kid. I want to see more from him. He only got, now it's 4 fights. So, you know, the sky's the limit for him, man. Sky's the limit for him, man. Coming from that Cubano school of Cuba, and you know what I'm saying? The kid got hella experience. You know, a lot of people want to match him up with Berlanga. I think that's another big fight down the road. I know they moving Berlanga. They moving Berlanga at a different pace than they moving David. David already got the interim built at 168 for that WBA. So You know what I'm saying? we shall see how all this shit plays out, man. We shall see. Um, we gonna sit back and see, man. But this was a good card. From PBC, man. A lot of knockouts, a lot of action-packed fights. If y'all didn't check it out on PBC, man, go to their Instagram, PBC Premier Boxing. You can catch all the highlights right over there. If you didn't get a chance to watch this fight, man. But I got my co-host with the most, man, Fella, checking in from the other H-Town, Hamilton. You know what I'm saying? The north side. From the north side of Hamilton to the north side of Houston. We in this thing, man. What's going down with it, bro?
What to do, what you saying, what to go on at your favorite, get your most hated fella. Back for another live stream, you know what I mean? Post-fight reactions with my prospect of the year, David Morell Jr. Salute to the chat, you know what I mean? I see Tay Brown up in there. You know what I mean? Coach K, salute. In the dig. Smash the like button as you fall on in. Y'all know what it is. Tomorrow afternoon, we're going to have the flex conference between Killer King Furious and the LDVC's own Cadillac Red, the Supreme Beast Boxing Talk in the dig. So check out that 5 p.m. Eastern time. But yeah, let's talk some boxing 503.
Yeah, man. What was your thoughts about David, man? Let's get straight to it. You know what I'm saying? He got the knockout. I think that was the third round, if I'm not mistaken. Vicious uppercuts, vicious hooks. Southpaw, rangy, can box, got good defense, man. I like this kid. I'm real high on him. What was your thoughts, man?
Very high. Once again, another impressive performance from him. Even more impressive than his last, even though I think his last opponent was a higher class of opposition in Lennox Allen. But yeah, I was definitely pleased the way his punch selection, his full arsenal of punches, his creativity. Yeah, he was just definitely the Gravonsky was definitely outmatched in this fight. My guy's 4-0 right now, David Morell Jr. When the award show comes up next week, he's definitely gonna be my candidate for prospect of the year. Being that it's his fourth fight, this is the second fight being a headliner. You know what I mean? His last fight was a headliner on, I believe, Fox, fighting Lennox Allen for that interim WBA strap at 168. And this fight, he was a headliner on Boxing Day in Canada. You know what I mean? In a spectacular victory. So within 4 fights, you know what I mean, this guy's already in title contention. And I think he does a little bit to outdo your boy, Edgar Berlanga, even though he got all those knockouts in the bubble. But against who might I ask, you know what I mean? But that's definitely the fight I want to see. It will be on my wish list in 2021. I know it's kind of hard to make. There might be some obstacles being that, you know what I mean, they're both under different promotional companies. But it'd definitely be on my wish list. David Morell Jr. against Edgar Berlanga. Definitely like what I saw tonight. See my favorite sparring partner in the building right now. Stay ready, Boxing TV. So
yeah. What's going on with it? Stay ready.
I ain't gonna stay on, but a little bit. I just had to jump on and just show you love, man. I'm about to get ready and go to bed. I gotta get up for work at 4:30 in the morning, but I just saw you live and I had to jump on for a second.
Okay. Did you get a chance to watch any of the fights tonight, bro?
Man, I had to work today. I ain't watched nothing. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I did hear my boy lost today and that hurt. I ain't even watched the fight, but I know that he lost and that hurt.
Yeah, man.
I don't even, you ain't no need to mention his name. We know who I'm talking about. It hurt. It hurt. So.
Well, what's your thoughts, man? You think old Craig Dog needs to hang it up?
Yep. It's just that time, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. it's kind of bad at that weight division anyway because it's nothing but if you can't handle it right now at that level of opponents, when you get up into the opponents with Jason Rosario and Nathaniel Gallimore or Jamani Clark and them, it's gonna be even worse. And I'm like, if you can't deal with it right now with those guys, it's time to hang it up. Because when you get to back to those guys, it's gonna be even worse. And then you got like just imagine Jamani Clark and Jason Rosario and Nathaniel Gallimore, are tall 154 pounders. He's short. It's not going and they know how to manage distance and they got power. They will knock him out early.
Yeah. He fought at 160 tonight though, but you're absolutely right though.
But you got to think he been at 154, 160.
Right. Yeah.
Unless he decided to move up, that made it kind of even worse.
Yup. Now that you say I'm like, damn, bro, talking about 154. If he ain't gonna make it at 154 neither, probably, man. And this dude who he fought was I don't even think he was on the level of Charlo or Jaime Munguia. You know what I'm saying?
He not.
Yeah.
He took a KO loss to Jaime Munguia, the guy he just lost to. I'm trying to remember some other opponents that he has. He has about 4 losses, but he does have knockout power. And 21 of his wins came by knockout. All of his wins came by knockout. So
you talking about the dude he lost to tonight, Juan Marcias?
Yeah.
But that's cool. But Juan Marcias is a middleweight. James Kirkland, not a middleweight.
Well, he was tonight, and he was 162. He was over the middleweight limit. To be fair, you know what I mean. So it just goes to show that I think it's time to hang him up for James Kirkland. I was kind of side eyeing when I first seen the fight, and he was coming in at middleweight. And being that he was the co-main event, the co-feature for this program. That they have, I think they halfway had plans for James Kirkland to be fed. You know what I mean? Possibly to maybe some of the better 160 guys in the division at the PBC. But tonight showed that he definitely should hang him up, and he wouldn't be able to step up to that class. Legs look gone.
Yeah.
The defense was suspect. He was dealing with a guy that had a sizable height advantage. He was coming in at 6'1". But I mean, Kirkland just didn't look like he had his legs tonight.
Right, yeah, man. I didn't see anything impressive about Kirkland, man. I root for my Texas fighters. I like James Kirkland. He fucked with the LDBC heavy. He always gave 78 some real good interviews. He even followed me on Instagram, man. So seeing James Kirkland take this loss tonight, man, I didn't like that at all. You know what I'm saying? To me, man, I'm gonna just be real with y'all, man. He ain't been the same since Ann Wolf left. Yeah, so if he ain't training with Ann Wolf, man, then he's not gonna be the same fighter. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it comes down to. I see you in the building, Big Snack Pat, man. Salute to you, Big Cuzzo. Funky Town in this hoe. My boy Supreme Beast Boxing Talk in this whole Cadillac Red. I see you, my boy. Winston Lee, man. What was the results, man? It was a bunch of knockouts, bro. Bunch of knockouts, man. If you like knockouts, man, you should go check out that card, bro. You should go check it out, bro. It was an action-packed card, man. PBC put some cool little fights on the end of the year with. They wasn't the biggest names, but a lot of up and coming a lot of up and coming guys. You know what I'm saying? A lot of up and coming guys. You even had a upset. You know what I'm saying? With Lawson and Barrantes, that was a good one. Of course, David Morell Jr. He closed the show. You had James Kirkland and Juan Montel. You know what I'm saying? Who else was on here? Ramos versus Nelson. Yeah, man, it was a lot of good fights on here, man. You know what I'm saying? If you like knockouts, man, go check it out, man. Like I say, it wasn't the best names, but we still had some good fights nonetheless. But like I say, man, yeah, that James Kirkland shit kind of did hurt me, in a way, man, because you know I fuck with James Kirkland, and I was rooting for him against Canelo. And you know, like I say, he was the man a couple years ago, man. That just goes to show how crazy boxing is, man. 1 minute you could be the man, and you fall off from the face of the earth, and you try to make a comeback, man. And sometimes these dudes be past their prime. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was basically the layout of that card, man. But I really want if y'all want to see some skills, some great excellent skills. Like I say, go check out David Morell Jr. fight, bro. The main event. So like I say, salute to all fella for putting me on that guy. 2021 should be interesting. I want to see how 2021 gonna pan out. I think 168 got some good up and coming fighters like David Morell, Edgar Berlanger, Steve Nelson. It's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be interesting. And still TV, I see you in the building. What's good with it, my boy? But yeah, man. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna let the brothers cook on it, man. In 2021. We got to get down to the nitty gritty, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got to try to get these fights made in 2021. I want to ask y'all. Okay, stay ready, fell off. He probably about to go to sleep, man. But in 2021, man, we got to get these fights. We shall see how all this shit pans out, man. But I'm asking my brother this because I know you got to go to work and stuff. What fights do you want to see in 2021, bro? Stay ready.
To be honest with you, a few fights I want to see in 2021. But if I have, can I name a couple? A few?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna start up and go high. So one fight I want to see, since they both supposed to be at 130, I want to see Shakur Stevenson versus Gary Russell Jr. I think those at 126 to 130 is nobody at that weight class that can touch neither one of them guys. That goes for Tevin Farmer, JoJo Diaz, you know, Oscar Valdez, Jamal Herring. Ain't nobody touching those guys. That would be a great fight for the lower class. 135. My dream fight at 135 is Devin Haney versus Tank Davis. I think both of those guys is the best at 135. I can give a fuck what anybody else say. Teofimo got all the belts, but he's not the best. Tank Davis and Devin Haney are the best skill fighters in that division. He just got the accolades. I like Teofimo. No front against Teofimo. I'm just telling you my opinion. Moving to 140, I want to see Regis Prograis versus Adrian Broner at 140, not 147, at 140. This is my dream fight. This is just me personally. At 147, y'all know I want to see Earl versus Terrence Crawford. It's not even a question. That's something that everybody knows that's understood. At 154, I don't want to see unification. I want to see Jermell Charlo versus Jerry Hurd because it's been a long time coming. I'm tired of pussyfooting. I want to go and see that fight happen. Let's go and see that fight happen. Get it out the way so I ain't got to worry about it no more. But I want to see that fight more than anything else. At 160, I want to see Jermell versus Andrade. And let Jermell move up. But if not, I want to see him versus Andrade. Whoever wins that, best in 160 it's not up for discussion. Fuck what Triple G doing, it's not up for discussion. 168, David Benavidez versus Canelo. 175, Bivol versus Arthur Beterbiev. Demetrius Bivol versus Arthur Beterbiev. I'm gonna stop right there because at cruiserweight it's cool, but one heavyweight it's up in the air because I do want to see Wilder versus Joshua, but I want to see Wilder versus Fury. So it's like it's kind of up in the air right now. I'm gonna stop it at 175 because seeing Bivol versus Arthur Beterbiev, I think that's a big fight for boxing fans, even though casuals don't know him. But I think that's a major fight for boxing fans, and I think it's probably one of the most exciting fights in boxing. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I believe Bivol and Beterbiev is probably will be one of the most exciting fights in boxing, and that's just stylistically because it's going to be an action-packed fight, and I believe somebody's going to get knocked out.
Yeah. Okay, B. I see you coming through. Appreciate you for showing me love, sis. But yeah, hey man, that's a great man. That's a great fucking me list. You know, bro gave you like fucking what 5 different weight classes, 4 weight. You know what I'm saying?
I went from 130 to one. I went from 130 to 175. That's more than
that's
5.
like 6, 7 fights, bro. My bad, like 6, 7 fights. You know what I'm saying? He gave you a whole rundown, man.
I gave you 8.
8, okay, yeah, 8. My bad, 8. Bro gave us 8 good fights from 135 to 175, man. That's a lot of landscape. That's a lot of them a lot of acres. You understand me? And I respect that, man. And I agree with you. I agree with you. I probably say I still want to see Jermell versus Jared Hurd. And I said that the other day when me and all fella came on for Christmas. I said that.
I didn't even know y'all came on. I would have jumped on with you.
Yeah, it was early in the morning. You probably was asleep, but I see my brother Cadillac Red just came in. I'm gonna come over to Cadillac, but yeah, man, them some good fights. But I want to see Jared Hurd and Charlo, but I also want to see Charlo fight the winner of Castanos and Teixeira first. I think Charlo should get. You don't want to see that fight for undisputed.
I'm gonna tell you why. Teixeira's gonna fight Brian Castano, so we know that's gonna happen. I think Brian Castano gonna win. And I believe they're going to end up making Brian Castano fight Jared Hurd. Like, that's something I truly believe is going to happen. But but Patrick Teixeira and Brian Castano for the fight, while we wait, why that's a mandatory. Jermell don't have an opponent. I would love to see that Jared Hurd fight. Why not go ahead and get out the way? Even though I know Jared Hurd is in camp for a fight, I don't know who he's fighting. He's in camp right now getting ready for a fight, but who is he fighting?
That's a good question. Man. I wish we can get in Jay Prince gym and ask those questions because we know where he at. Yeah. We know where he at. I be watching him every day up there. You know what I'm saying? We damn sure need to try to go up there one day. I'll try to see if we can hit up somebody behind the scenes to talk to Jared Hurd and a couple of those fighters in that Prince gym, because there's a couple of them I want to talk to, just not Jared Hurd, but he one of them. But yeah, we definitely gonna try to work on that, man, because we need to figure out what Jared Hurd got going on. But Supreme, man, salute to you, my boy. I see you coming in. Cadillac Red, man, Supreme Team of the LDBC. What's going down with it, man?
Shit, man, I can't call it, man. Happy holidays to y'all, man. You know what I'm talking about? And all that other good shit.
What's up with it, bro?
Did you get a chance to watch the fights tonight?
I was only able to see one fight. That was the young boy, the twin that lost. That's the only fight I seen.
Oh, he lost to Lawson, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, I like that. I like that kid Lawson, man.
Yeah.
I like him.
Yeah,
and that was the upset of the night too.
Yeah, he got dog in him.
Yeah, man. Stay ready. Whenever you get a chance, bro, go look it up on Instagram, man. On PBC, man. They got all the highlights over there. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
I got a question for y'all. Y'all saw the Alantez Fox fight?
Nah, I didn't watch the Alantez Fox fight, but I heard he won though by decision.
Yeah, I heard he won and shit. I didn't see the fight. I wanted to see what y'all.
Nah, I didn't see that. I got all of them on DVR though. I'm gonna go back and rewatch them. Cause I had literally just came. All fella was texting me about James Kirkland. I had just got to the house like 10 minutes after that, and I was able to catch David Morell. David Morell was really the only one I got to catch live. And in the midst of me watching that fight, I was still trying to do some shit for my son for this Fortnite thing, man, with these V-Bucks and shit. You know, the holidays, man, these kids got these V-Bucks cards and they trying to get their V-Bucks on Fortnite. So I was in the midst of doing that, but I was still watching David Morell. Man, hey, Cadillac, go back and watch David Morell, bro. That dude is the goods, man.
Yeah, I seen they got a replay coming up like later on or FS1. So I'm gonna do the little DVR record shit on that one.
Yeah, just like go check it out on Instagram. It's on PBC. Yeah, they got all the highlights over there too. You can go check it out right quick. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna ask you the same question, and I'm gonna let our fella cook on it. 2021, man, big fights need to be made, man. What are some of your top fights in 2021 that need to be made, man? Going into 2021, man, we gotta put big pressure on these boys to get these fights, man. I know niggas want to see Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford, and shit like that. Of course, that's niggas' number one go-to thing to talk about. But you know what I'm saying? What are the top fights for the Supreme Beast Boxing Talk brothers of the LDBC? What do the Supreme team want to see in 2021?
Okay, so I agree with both of y'all. I think that Herd Charlo smoke that definitely gotta happen. But I wouldn't mind the route that Stay Ready was saying is Herd fight Teixeira, you know what I'm saying, to get the belt, earn your way to fighting Charlo, you know what I'm saying. I don't mind, you know what I'm saying, that big fight having to be earned. If Herd not willing to earn it or win it, then he doesn't deserve it, you know what I'm saying, in my personal opinion. And I'm like the biggest Herd fan, but you still got it, you know what I'm saying. You got to that helps to build up to make it a big fight of what it once was. I also want to see Jamal versus Canelo. You know what I'm saying? I want to see Maul versus Canelo. I want to see all the niceness. Everybody that's a casual boxing fan that I've run across, especially over the holidays, because they know I got the boxing channel, so they want to talk boxing. And Canelo just happened. They bring Canelo up all the time, and then I get to telling them the real Canelo story. See, they don't know the saga because they like casuals. So I tell them how the franchise title happened and how he ran from Charlo and how he fought Kovalev, but it's real light heavyweights he could have fought. And how he fought what some would say is the weaker one of the 168 pounders. You know what I'm saying? And how it's always some shit with Canelo. But I think Charlo's athleticism against what is considered to be Canelo's skill, I want to see that. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a real good fight in my opinion. I want to see Wilder and AJ, man. I want to see Wilder and AJ. You know what I'm saying? No bullshit. I want in the perfect world to me, and what I'm hoping for to happen is they have the third fight. Wilder and Fury had this third fight, and Wilder wins. And when he wins, I want the same energy from Eddie to Jerm Herm and AJ with fuck the belts and we need to I need that energy. You know what I'm saying? That's what I need. You know what I'm saying? That's what I need. And then my last thing, not necessarily a fight, but I just want to see because I want like I'm speaking on energy. My last thing is I want to see Jake Paul get knocked the fuck out like how he knocked Nate out, and I want to see the internet do all kind of crazy challenges for his ass like how they did for Nate. I want that same energy. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I got.
Man. Real quick before I go to my man's art fella, man. Salute to my nigga Boxing Ego for this, dog. Like, I posted about Sean Porter today, man, and the brothers tore his ass up. Sean Porter, please, man, call my man Junior the truth, dog. Cause I I don't know what the fuck you be doing, bro. Like,
man, look, man, I'm gonna keep it funky, man. My last job that I worked at before the current job I had was Men's Warehouse. I was at Men's Warehouse for like 7 years. You know what I'm saying? And that shit that he's wearing is unacceptable.
Well, let me say something. I got to get up out of here because I got to get some sleep. I got to get up at 4.
Go ahead, bro.
6 hours. I don't know no nigga, and I'm gonna repeat this. And anybody that listen to me, I don't know a nigga or anybody for that matter that wears a scarf and tucks it into the evening jacket. That's an evening suit jacket. You don't tuck a scarf in no jacket. Why do you tuck your scarf in the evening suit jacket with your handkerchief pulled out and your necklace over the scarf? Like your scarf is worn as a garment on top of the suit. That off top is a violation. That off top is a violation. This nigga can't dress, man. You can't be from Ohio. I think you was born somewhere else and your daddy just raised you in Ohio. I think you probably was born out of wedlock, son.
That nigga, he gotta be from Iowa.
Hey, this nigga Junior said he was chilly, bro. I don't care how chilly you was, nigga. Wrap that bitch around your neck. Let one side hang on the left side and the other one over your shoulder. You don't tuck that bitch in your evening jacket. It's a violation.
See, hold on, stay ready. You not talking about the real part. Look how loose that turtleneck is. You know what I'm saying? That's because they had to go around the head. You know what I'm saying? That thing loose as hell.
See, that turtleneck's so loose, you thought it was a scarf. Stay ready.
Shaq was hanging on that turtleneck.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Why is your turtleneck right up under your earlobe?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtleneck having ass little boy.
Damn.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm not even gonna lie. Nino Brown, he rocked the red and black suit way better than my man Porter did. My man Nino had the swagger going on. You know what I'm saying? And then the fucking scarf is fucking green. I'm glad you said that Cadillac red, because this nigga got the Ninja Turtle green scarf.
Hey, the suit clean. I'm gonna tell you like this: the suit clean to the bitch, and he got the right hat with the suit, but it's just the way you put the attire together fucked up everything.
Yeah. That's why I say, man, even the richest niggas just don't know how to dress, man. You know what I'm saying? And then this not even a full fit, but salute to my boy Ego for putting this one together, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the full picture right here, y'all. I'm sorry, Sean Porter, but bro, you do it to yourself, dog. You do it to yourself. You had a look. The hat, like Stay Ready said, the hat was cool. You know what I'm saying? But the scarf tucked in, and you got the J's on, my guy. You got J's on, bro. You got white, black.
There go the scarf Stay Ready was talking about. Oh man.
You see what I'm saying? You see the scarf?
That's because that jacket is like a crop top jacket. That jacket too short, man.
The cut's too short, bro.
Son,
you got
worst. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Out of all the niggas at PBC that's getting money, bro, you is most definitely the worst dressed. I know niggas be trying to flag on Charlo and them, but you know, hey, what is this, bro? You making Ohio look real bad, bro.
Low key, that jacket's low key showing his hips, bro. Pause.
Yeah, you can see, facts. You can see the curve right there.
I'm getting off. This nigga say that jacket on his hips. This nigga got hips. I'm getting off. Oh man, this nigga say he got hips, cuz.
Oh man, this nigga Junior. Hey, Junior.
Oh,
Hey, say
hold on. Hey, he got them baby bearing hips. Man, say. My nigga say he got them hips. Oh, I'm done for the night. Yeah, y'all got me. I salute y'all. I'm gonna fuck with y'all tomorrow.
Already, bro. Already, man. Appreciate you for coming on, man. I'll hit you up later on the back end, bro.
All right, hit me tomorrow. Hey, we can do something tomorrow. I think I gotta call Mike and see if we still on for tomorrow too.
If not, you need to hit up Ray, bro. We can see if we can get him on.
All right.
If not, then hit Ray, because we got to talk about that fight, my nigga. We got to talk about that.
Definitely got to talk about that fight.
Yeah. Well, all right, man. Salute to my brother. Stay ready, man.
Salute to y'all.
Yeah. Listen, man. Sean, you getting too much money to look like that, big fella. Like, wifey, she did you bad today, man. I was trying to give you a little leeway. I thought Junior was gonna give you a little leeway because of the fedora. You had the right hat. The hat was helping you, but the scarf, the pants, and the shoes was not it, my guy. It looked like you bought them bitches off the rack, my guy. Them hoes was not tailor-made to fit. And then you threw the J's on with it, fam. The J's? And you don't even got the red and black breads on. You got some ones on. You gotta be able to coordinate this shit, big fella. You should have put the breads on, the red and black joints, the Michael Jordan Space Jams. You should have put them on. Yeah, Ray Charles did dress better than that nigga, man. That's a fact. Y'all niggas be saying Charlo and them dress suspect and Earl dress like this and Andrade dress like that. Listen, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, brother. We might have to do a category about best dress and worst dress, and we know who's gonna win worst dress of 2020. Cause bro,
nah, hold on, no. Andrade do be having them print shirts on.
Yeah, he did wear that print shirt one time, but
one time I seen him with that shit like 2-3 times. His last joint when he was who fought at the Canelo fight, he had a print shirt. Yeah, he had a print shirt on.
Nah, he ain't have no shirt. That's not a shirt. It's called a blouse. It's called a blouse.
Thank you. I was gonna say that.
Let me go look at that. Let me go check that out.
I was not lying. The buttons is on the wrong motherfucking side. That shit is a blouse, nigga. No bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That shit made by if you look at the tag, it just say the symbol. It don't even say Prince, it just say the symbol.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well he ain't got it on his page. I gotta go find that joint, man. I gotta go find that. But okay, let's get off of this, man, because we've been ragging on these niggas for a minute. All right, fella, man. 2021, big fella. What fights you want to see in 2021, man? What are the top fights for you, bro?
Let me bring it down to the lower divisions, and then give the lower divisions a little bit of shine. I always wanted to see Lewis Neary against Monster and Inoue. I think that fight, they both still undefeated. I still think that's a fight that is a major fight in the lower divisions. Would love to see it in the new year. Shakur Stevenson, I'd love to see him in there eventually with later in 2021 with Miguel Berchelt. In the unification belt. or when he gets a belt, Shakur Stevenson, and then hopefully unifies with Miguel Berchelt. I believe those two are the best at 130 right now as we speak. You know what I mean? So a fight with them, you know what I mean, at the end of the year would be great. Um, of course, Devin Haney against Teofimo Lopez is a fight that everybody wants to see, including me. We know George Kambosos is probably next for Lopez, but that's probably first quarter type of shit. Second, third quarter, Haney and Teofimo hopefully will get it on. Josh Taylor, Jose Ramirez, undisputed unification at 140. I want to see that fight. Of course, at 147, I want to see Errol Spence against Bud Crawford. A kind of second tier fight I want to see is Boots Ennis in the Battle of Philly. I want to see him fight Danny Garcia. And I mean, I think that's a great fight to usher Boots Ennis into the next round and into the elites of the welterweight. Or if he fails the test, that brings Danny Garcia back up. You know what I mean? Especially back up into the elites. So I want to see that fight. I want to see Keith Thurman in a meaningful fight at 147 next year. And I mean, whether it's against Ugas, whether it's against Jamal James or even Boots Ennis. 154, I want to see Jamel Charlo eventually getting in there with the winner of Teixeira and Castano for that undisputed. That's the most important fight to me. On a second tier, I want to see Lubin get in there with a guy like Tony Harrison. I think that would be a fun fight to see in 2021. 160. First and foremost, I know the easy pick is to say Maul against Andre, but realistically, y'all, I'm not a fan of much. You know what I mean? I'm more of a fan of myself, but if I'm a fan of anybody, I'm a cape for Chris Eubank Jr. So I want to see their fight in 2021. Chris Eubank Jr. versus Jamal Charlo at 160. You know what I mean? First and foremost, before we see that Andre fight. 168. Canelo versus Plant, I think is a good fight. Whichever Plant, Benavidez seems like he's out of the mix because he don't have no belts. You know what I mean? So I think Plant would be a good fight, a big fight in a unification. Plant presents some problems, I think, in a style that will present problems to Canelo. 175, of course, we all want to see Bivol against Peturviev in a unification. Cruiserweights, I want to see Makabu fight a guy like Lawrence Okoli. You know what I mean? I think that would be a great fight, a good fight at cruiserweight. Of course, at heavyweight, there's plenty of heavyweight fights that, you know what I mean, I want to see. First and foremost, let's get this Wilder Fury 3 finish. Then let's see some undisputed. There's plenty of like second tier fights in that heavyweight division. That can be made. A lot of young up and comers that I want to see mix it up with better opponents. Top being Tony Yoka, Philip Hergovich, Efe Ajagba. So yeah, there's a lot of fights, a lot of fighters I want to see in 2021.
Yeah, man. You gave us the whole rundown. I see y'all in the building. D-Lo 404 Jr., the true Dre's finest. Damn, Sean, you said you from where? Oh, he from Ohio. He supposed to be Ohio player, Dre. D-Lo say Ray Charles dressed better than that man. D McGee in the building. Lawrence Williams, the knowledge. You know what I'm talking about? The boxing goddamn me dictionary. He say Makabu versus Dorcos would be fire. Yeah, man. I like Dorcos. Mukabu is the guy that got the WBC belt, right?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, man. I've been learning about my cruiserweights, man. All fella he gonna push them cruiserweights, man. And he gonna push the little guys too. So I've been studying Casamayor. It's looking they saying Casamayor might even fight Guillermo Rigondeaux. I really want to see Casamayor versus Inoue though. That's the fight I really want to see. That's Japanese versus Filipino. That would be a banger. But if Casamayor can get past Rigondeaux and then fight Inoue, that's gonna be some shit. KO in the building. What's good? 503 line. Salute to the panel. What's up with you, my boy? Big Money in the building. My H-Town Northside brother. What's going down with the Big Money? Just chilling on this cool little Saturday, man. Coming in here talking some boxing, man. I don't know if you got a chance to watch the fights, man, but David Morell Jr. did get the knockout victory. You know what I'm saying? Tonight, third round knockout. If you like knockouts, if you like skill set, go watch that fight. Go to PBC Instagram, check out the highlights, all that good shit, man. They had some bangers on tonight, man. For the last card of PBC, they went out with a bang, man. Just how ESPN went out with a bang last week with Berlanger, Nataki, Verdejo, Shakur Stevenson closing the show, dominating. You know what I'm saying? PBC Fox, man, they did their thing tonight. The senior OG, KQKC in the building. Salute, my brother. What's going down with the KQKC? Singing OG in that suit. Yeah, I can't hit it like KQKC, but y'all get my point. You know what I'm saying? That nigga that nigga be in that super. Yeah. What's going on with it, OG? But yeah, man. Listen, 2021, man. Listen, man. It's a lot of big fights to be made, man. The number one fight for me, though, next to Earl Spence and Terence Crawford, man, is probably the Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez for Undisputed. I also want to see Jermell Charlo and Castanos Teixeira winner for Undisputed. I think those are meaningful fights. Those fights can create legacies for, all these fighters. It's being Undisputed, man. We push the best fight and the best unification Undisputed. Those are two possible fights for Undisputed. I also want to see at 135, I want to see Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia. And I also want to see Tank Davis versus Devin Haney, if possible. When you move up to 140, I think the Regis and AB needs to happen. And the winner of that fight needs to fight Marios Barrios. I also want to see Ramirez and Josh Taylor. 147, I want to see Sean and Bud. And I also want to see Earl Spence and Bud. And to throw in an extra one, I'm fuck Pacquiao. I still want to see Earl Spence versus Keith Thurman. I know Keith Thurman did a lot of whole shit to EJ. You know what I'm saying? But EJ, you said it yourself. The tables turn, my boy. The tables have turned. You show. Well, if you fight Keith Thurman, you'll wipe the slate with all of the PBC guys. It'll only be one more PBC guy from Westway that you need to fight, and that's Manny Pacquiao. But if you can't get Pacquiao, and you can't get Terence Crawford in the ring for whatever reason, I'm not saying it's Bud fault or Pacquiao fault or Earl fault. Fight Keith Thurman, man. Keith Thurman is right there. He thirsty. Get that bitch what he want. You know what I'm saying? Get that bitch what he want. Oh, shit, Coach K say Thurman beat Spence. Hashtag clean house, my boy Stan Swoosh. Swoosh. Okay. Hey, Coach K. Hey, let's push for that fight in 2021, man. You know what I'm saying? I think we can make a wager for that one. I got $100 on Earl. And my cash out 503 line. You know what I'm saying? We can go ahead and put that one in the books, big dog. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's a good fight that could be made though. Earl Spence and Thurman. If Earl trying to get at least two more fights at 147, and he can't get Pacquiao in the ring at the time, or he can't get Terrence Crawford in the ring, I would love to see him and Thurman, man. We know what Thurman did. Yeah, it was fucked up. But he here now. He wants to fight. He thirsty for the fight. It could happen. Like I said, at 154, I want to see my man, my favorite fighter, one of my top pound for pound guys in Jermell Charlo, Iron Man Charlo. I want to see Charlo fight the winner of Teixeira and Castanos. And I also want to see Charlo fight Jared Hurd. And I also want to see Charlo fight Tony Harrison for a third time. I still want to see them running back again. I love the Midwest versus the down south. I love that combination. Tony Harrison and Charlo always is a good fight to watch. That's one of my favorite fights to watch. Still to this day, I don't know how many times I didn't watch that Charlo Harrison fight. Both of them, I didn't watch them hoes at least 20 times apiece. 10 and 10. Them some of my favorite fights to watch from PBC. 160. I want to see Big Charlo versus Andrade. I want to see Andrade versus Triple G. And I also want to see Jaime Munguia versus Big Charlo. Those are all big fights that could be made at 160. And if Canelo got enough nuts, I would like to see Canelo come down to 160 and possibly fight Big Charlo and Andrade. You know what I'm saying? You go to 168, I want to see Edgar Berlanga versus David Morell Jr. or motherfucking me, Stevie So-Called Nelson. Caleb Plant versus Benavidez. Canelo versus all them niggas. Caleb Plant, Benavidez. You know what I'm saying? I want to see Canelo clear out. If Canelo is that good, like how everybody say he is, man. And I'm not shooting shots at nobody, but a lot of brothers say Canelo is pound for pound number one. If you feel like he pound for pound number one, let's see him clean out the division. Let's see him do that. Canelo has never cleaned out a division. He never cleaned out 154. He never cleaned out 160. He never cleaned out 168. And he didn't clean out 175. He handpicked guys that he felt like he could beat. Let's just be honest. And I like Canelo. I think he's a great fighter. I think he's good for the sport. He's good for the Mexicans, the Latin-based fighters. I love what Canelo has done for the sport. He has brought a lot of attention to the sport, bringing in casual fans and Mexicans and Latinos and stuff like that and Hispanics. We got a big demographic of Hispanics where I'm from in Houston and also in the Texas area, all over Texas, from south to north to east to west. You know what I'm saying? 175, I want to see Better B versus Bivol. I also want to see Joe Smith Jr. mixing it up with all them guys too. I want to see him in there with Better B even Bivol. You can't count out Joe Smith Jr. You can't count Sergey Kovalev making a comeback. He fighting on his own. Sergey Kovalev might be trying to make a comeback. You know what I'm saying? And I want to see Joshua Buatsi step up in competition. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Cruiserweight. I want to see Dorcos in there with the homie, with the WBC champ. You know what I'm saying? I want to see Okoli step up in competition too. Heavyweight, shit. We got Wilder versus fucking AJ, of course. I want to see Wilder get the win of AJ Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? And I also want to see my prospects step it up. My prospects at heavyweight, I want to see Jared Big Baby Anderson step up in competition moving forward in 2021. FL Jabu needs to step up in competition. And I still want to see King Kong Ortiz versus Dillian White. And I just seen on Instagram, I don't know how true this is, and I'm going to ask y'all about this. And I'm going to come to my brother Cadillac Red, man. It's rumors that Usyk said he wants to fight Wilder too. So I'm going to ask you, man, what you think about Usyk versus Wilder?
I think it's a scam.
Cloud chasing.
Yeah, I think it's a scam. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the equivalent of when the Fiend say, yo, I got the money around the corner. Let me get that from you. I'm going to be right back. That's not like to me. You know what I'm saying? You won't get me, Slim. Just it's a nice little clout chase for Usyk. If he is serious, that's a nice little interference that Eddie Hearn will run. You know what I'm saying? To make Wilder take the back seat, you get to fight for the mandatory spot or some bullshit like that. So, you know what I'm saying? So you lined up for the winner. It just seemed like a nice little, you know what I'm saying, scam ass play from some scammers. You know what I'm saying? That's what I get from that. Nothing for me to take like serious, like, oh yeah, maybe they should set it up for a deal. You know what I'm saying? I know it's something behind that.
Right. I feel you, bro. I'm not listening. He is under the Matchroom banner. I'm not I'm not against your theories. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? But Usyk, I'm gonna tell you something. Usyk don't strike me as the type of guy that will clout chase. I haven't really seen Usyk do that. And I think Usyk got a chip on his shoulder, man. Truth be told, I think Usyk is seeing and hearing. Well, that's one thing about them Ukraine dudes I respect. Even though Loma kind of put a sour taste in my mouth with the TO shit, I still respect Lomachenko and I respect Usyk because they never duck no smoke. I think Usyk, he see what's going on. He see that they're trying to make this Eddie Hearn and AJ fight. I mean, it's Eddie Hearn and AJ trying to make this Fury fight. So just like Wilder's being iced out, Usyk's being iced out, Dillian White's being iced out, Luis Ortiz is being iced out. You know what I'm saying? So they need to all fight each other. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these guys are clangering on to Wilder. Now, we didn't see what Dillian White has done. You know what I'm saying? But Dillian White is in a position where he needs a dancing partner. Usyk is in a position where he needs a dancing partner. Maybe it's clout chasing, maybe it's not. I'm gonna give Usyk the benefit of the doubt this time, but maybe this came from Eddie Hearn. Maybe this wasn't from Usyk. I don't know. But the jury is still out on Usyk. I never seen Usyk clout chaser try to use nobody's name. I mean, shit, Usyk was a champ at cruiserweight. He was undisputed. You know what I'm saying? You could easily put Usyk in the pound for pound ranking somewhere if you want to. But I really, before I do that, I really want to see how good he is at heavyweight. But Usyk is definitely a pound for pound fighter, moving from cruiserweight, being undisputed to heavyweight, and now he's trying to get in with the big boys. But I'm gonna tell you something, Usyk. You got Joe Joyce right there calling you out, Usyk. Joe Joyce wants to smoke, man. Joe Joyce and his manager, his team, they want to smoke. So if you can't get Wilder, you can't get AJ, take that Joe Joyce fight, man. Joe Joyce will line that shit up. You know what I'm saying? All right, fella, what's your thoughts on that, though, man? Usyk versus Wilder, possibly in 2021.
I think this is another case of him using Wilder's name for clout. You know what I mean? They'll do anything for clout out here. You know what I mean? And they're ringing in the new year with the same old games. And it seems kind of like at first we heard reports of Usyk, you know what I mean, not getting along with Matchroom, especially with the accusations over Derek Chisora's gloves. You know what I mean? And there was allegations that Eddie Hearn knew before the fight and didn't want to do anything about it. So there's some tension between both camps, being that Matchroom's not a full promoter, but a co-promoter of Usyk. So I don't know what to think, but at the same time, I'm thinking more on the side that Usyk is clout chasing. When he had the chance to fight a unheralded, but I knew about him, unheralded undefeated heavyweight in Tyrone Spong, who's better known in as a kickboxing legend, all of a sudden some fake test came out that alleged that Tyrone Spong popped dirty. It comes out later that the that he didn't. He took his own test out of his own money, and he tested negative for for, for any performance enhancing drugs. And we see him go on to fight Chaz Witherspoon and look suspect. The Derek Chisora fight was originally supposed to be fought. The original opponent was supposed to be Joseph Parker. Why Joseph Parker wasn't rescheduled to fight Usyk, being that he's a highly rated opponent in or highly ranked in the WBO, is beyond me. But I know styles make fight, and Joseph Parker is a horrible style for a guy like Alexander Usyk. So even a guy with his credentials, I think he has a gold medal as well. He is undisputed at cruiserweight, but in a cruiserweight division that was, let's be real, unproven and weak. Usyk is a guy that's been strategically going through and picking his fights. I view Usyk as a guy that would see Wilder is too big of a risk to take at this stage of his career, especially being that it wouldn't be an eliminator, not even for a belt. So the best thing is to use Wilder's name and fight another opponent. You know what I mean? 5 tiers down from Wilder. And that's how I see it, man. This guy's clout chasing, in my opinion. I agree with Cadillac Red.
Yeah, Usyk, they not fucking with you, man. You gotta show us, baby. It's a lot of clout chasing, name calling, and not no contract sending shit going on, man. We gonna be exposing y'all boys in 2021, man. You know what I'm saying? Usyk, I'm gonna give you this one chance, one time only. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully this shit either is a lie or you really do want the smoke, man. But if you clout chasing, man, your ass will get crucified on the next one, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, next week, man, we're gonna have the award show, man. And we're gonna recap 2020, the goods, the bads, the uglies. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna give our flowers, man, to all these fighters that did what they're supposed to do in 2020. You know what I'm saying? It was, tonight was a good night of boxing. Not the best night, you know what I'm saying? Wasn't a lot of big names on. But like if you like up and coming guys, future champions, future contenders and shit like that, future prospects or prospects of the year, let all fella tell it for David Morell Jr. Check out this fight, man. I like David Morell. Good kid, good amateur background, come from the Cuban school of boxing, which is always impressive. This guy look like Laura, man, but taller, faster, stronger, and you know what I'm saying, deadly. Listen, man. 2021, man. Let's be real, man. Let's push for these fights, bro. I don't care who you think win. Like me and Coach K was just talking about it. I don't care if you got Thurman, Bud, AJ Fury. Man, let's just get these fights, man. That's what it comes down to at the end of the day. I don't give a fuck if you rock with Devin, you rock with Shakur, you rock with Tank, T.O., motherfucking Cambose Jr., Frampton, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn. Canelo, Charlo, whoever it is, Andrade, let's just get these fights, man. 2021, let's get these fights, man. 2020 was a fucked up year, man. Boxing had to make adjustments, and we wasn't able to get all the fights we wanted in 2020 due to this corona shit. These promoters didn't want to put these big cards on with our fans, man. But as we slowly but surely get back into having fans and selling these tickets and putting asses in the seats, man. Make sure these fights are big fights. Make sure these fights are fights that you want to see, that you willing to spend your hard-earned money on, whether you work, rob, steal, kill, hustle, pimp, whatever the fuck you do. Make sure these are fights you want to see. Cause guess what? I can watch the NBA Finals for free. I can watch the World Series for free. I'm gonna watch the Super Bowl for free in a couple more weeks. And those are gonna be the best of the best. The best teams playing against each other in football, basketball, all that shit. When Serena Williams and all these girls and shit play tennis and they in these tournaments, it's the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? Know what you're paying for. Know what you're watching. Don't just go when they open these arenas back up and you can buy tickets in all of these local cities and towns. Cause we getting boxing down here in Texas. We're not hurting for nothing down here. But like in the DMVs, the motherfucking New Yorks, the Californias, you know what I'm saying? All that shit. Even in Canada. Know what you're paying for, bro. Just don't buy anything, man. Make sure it's the best fighting the best. And that's what it's gonna be about on my platform in 2021. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna expose the motherfucking me, the hate. We're gonna expose the lame shit. And we only fucking with the facts. It's facts over fiction. Facts over bullshit. Facts over everything. You know what I'm saying? And the fact is, 2021, we pressing, we need these big fights, man. We need Earl Spence Crawford. We need Canelo versus all of the champions at 168. We need AJ Fury, then Wilder mixing it up. We need Teofimo Lopez beating all these boys at 135, from Devin Haney to Tank. We need Shakur taking on all the champs at 130, from Frampton, Jamal Henry, motherfucking me, Miguel Burchett, Valdez, Chris Colbert. We need all that smoke, man. And that's what it's gonna be about on my platform in 2021. I can't speak on what nobody else in the LDBC talking about or whatever else they doing. That's their channel and that's their platform. They can do whatever they want to do. But on my platform, that's what it's gonna be about. We got some good fights coming in 2021. Already on the docket. Ryan Garcia, Luke Campbell being one of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even much gonna lie to y'all. Caleb Plant versus Truax is not a good fight to me, but we do got that fight coming up. Also, we got Castanos versus Teixeira. That's gonna be a good one. Hopefully, Castanos get that belt, bring it back to PBC, and him and Charlo can mix it up. And that's gonna be another fight I want to see. Charlo versus the winner of Castanos versus Teixeira at 154 for undisputed. Or if Jared Hurd can get back in the mix and get that belt back, I would love to see that. And then him and Charlo can fight for undisputed. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of big fights that need to be made, man, and we're going to try to make them. But we finna go and get up out of here, man. It's getting late. I already know it's damn. It's almost 11 in Texas, and I know it's 12 probably in the DMV area and in Canada. So let me go ahead and get some last words from you, Cadillac, and let people know what you got going, bro.
Shit, you know, it's always good, you know what I'm saying? Come chopping up with the fam and shit. Tomorrow, shit. I got a little flex conference tomorrow, shit. Fucking with our fella, man. You know what I'm saying? I told you I'm always coming late because I got to spin the block twice. You know what I'm saying? I'm still nervous out here in these streets. They got somebody looking for me. So I'm supposed to go to this press conference to see if it's true, if they're really looking for me or not. So yeah, that's what's shaking tomorrow. 5 o'clock, right? 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, my fella.
Yo, that's what's up. 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Yeah, so that's where I'm gonna be at tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna still, you know what I'm saying, stick to the same code. You know, spin the block twice, make sure everything Gucci. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no setups going on, and yeah, we gonna have a good time with it though. You know what I'm saying? And show some love and shit. Yeah, that's what it is, man. Supreme East Boxers Talk, man. It's your boy Cadillac Red, man. I'm about this thing, man. One.
Alrighty, man. Be sure to go to the All Fellow channel tomorrow. The link to that is in the description box. The face-off between Cadillac and King Killer Furious, man. Rap battle. You know what I'm saying? My boy Cadillac Red stepped up to the plate and replace the homie Money the Brown TV. You know what I'm saying? He holding it down for the LDBC, man. So I'm telling you right now, man, I'm rooting for my boy. Bring that dub back to the States, man. But you can't play with them niggas from Canada, man. Them niggas, when they go up against an American, them niggas come with that smoke. So you better be ready. You know what I'm talking about? And with that being said, go and close us out, fella.
Indeed. Killer King Furious is gonna come with that smoke. But yeah, show up tomorrow. Subscribe to the Odd Fella. You know what I mean? We will be inside the War Room, the War Report, Flex Conference for the Chamber of Truth. Killer King Furious from Hamilton, Ontario versus, you know what I mean, my guy, Cadillac Red out of Rain City, Virginia, you know, dig. So going down once again at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Subscribe to the Odd Fella. Y'all know what it is. It's your favorite, yet your most hated Odd Fella. Salute to the whole chat. Salute to the LDBC. Salute to the host with the most 503 Lion. And I'm Gizon.
Really, man. And it's just like that, man. We'll be back tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Early morning hunt. If I'm not on the early morning hunt, be on the lookout for me right after Fanon's OG Boxing Talk. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. It's just like that, man. It's time for real. And we get on, man. Peace.
Why the giraffe don't look like the lion? They don't hunt. They ain't got nothing to do with what you eat. You think the lion look the way it eat because of what it eat? You think the physique is what, like watch the lion. You think that physique is that because of what it eat? It's not. It's the hunt that make it look like that. It's the hunt. Because every time it get up and it go out, it's got to run. Every time it go out, it's got to jump on my man and boom, bring my man to the ground. And I don't know if you watched it or not, but I promise you, whatever they catch, it ain't just letting them eat it. It's a fight going on, and every time it fight, it gets stronger. Every time it fight, it get more ferocious. Every time it fight, it becomes more of what it